Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mark and I'm here at Mark's Journey to the Philippines. My channel is all about, life is sometimes about the journey and not always the destination. And I'll be going over things like the Philippines, obviously, but also like how to retire early and how to retire young, and young expats and stuff like that. Stuff you probably might not be able to find too much with the other ones. Yeah, so no social security here. That's fine. They worked hard for it. Nothing against them. But yeah, you may be wondering, how can a young person retire early? And I'll be going over that in this video, so stay tuned. Alright, so how to retire to the Philippines early in life, or how to retire young at all, anywhere. You're going to need several different income sources. Obviously, you're too young to collect Social Security and get that monthly paycheck for the rest of your life. So you gotta work hard, I'm not gonna lie, but there are lots of options available to you, and I'm gonna be going over those now. Unless you got lucky and inherited a lot, but that's not most of us. Anyways, okay, so if you want to retire early or young, one of the first things you could do is have your own job, or have have your own business. In addition to your job, a side hustle. I do a photographer. I did weddings. There's some of my cameras and drones behind me. Did photography and video. Sorry about the shaky video today. Just using my phone here. But anyways, if you have a side hustle, some way you can make extra money, that's a fantastic way to save. Just save and invest all of that. Everything from your second job. Even if you don't want to have your own business, just get a second full-time job, work really hard for a couple of years, and you'll have a huge nest egg. So that's one option and a great way to get started. Okay, step 2 is to invest in the stock market, and I'll be going over a ton of different strategies with that if you're nervous about that. There are safe ways to do it. I know people say it's risky, but there really are less risky methods, and I'll be going over that as far as like dividends and the S&P 500, as well as other options like the options market, covered calls, cash secured puts. I'll teach you how to actually, like, if you think dividends are a great way to make passive income, we'll be going over those methods, and you'll be able to make a lot more than just dividends. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and hit that like button for this video and subscribe for more like that in the future. I'll be going over those in more detail. Then another option with the stock market is to go ahead and take a riskier play. They always tell you not to do that when you're older, but when they say when you're younger, that's actually the best time to make a risky investment, because like if it doesn't work out, like, you still have the rest of your life to make other investments, and hopefully one of those will work better in the future. But a risky play can pay off big time. Just as an example, I put $2,000, which is a substantial amount, but it's nothing huge, into AMC, the movie theaters, like 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. I want to say early May. It was still trading at like $12 and $14 and then $17. And then like a month and a half later, it's up to like 50 and 60 and even 70 at one point, I think. And oh, I think I at least 4 times my money at one point, maybe a little bit more. And if I got in earlier, other people like 10 times their money, and that's not even the short squeeze that they're going for. That's just FOMO and people buying and holding. So we'll see where that goes. But when you're younger, you know, you can take a risk. Like, if it doesn't have to be AMC, it could be GameStop or Tesla or, you know, Bitcoin or whatever. Like, they're riskier plays, but the potential is a lot bigger on the return side. There's not, AMC is like the stock of the year. There's not too many stocks that have, I think I've had like 1,000% growth in 1 year. It's pretty ridiculous. So, you know, when you're 70 or 60, you might not be able to take that risk. But if you're, you know, 40 and under, or 30 and under, or 20, like, that's a perfect time to take that risk. Me, I'm only 37, so maybe I shouldn't be taking that too much of a risk there. But I did have to, like, catch up because I didn't start investing until a little later in life. So I'm taking a few risks just to catch up. So far, it's been paying off really great for me. All right, another great way to make passive income is with real estate, and there's plenty of great YouTube channels that go into that more. I know Meet Kevin and Graham Stephan, they made a lot of their money doing real estate. So they do like some stocks and stuff now on the side too, but they became millionaires in their 20s from real estate, and they're letting other people pay off their mortgages and, you know, rental property and that sort of thing. And that might be something you want to look into. You know, pay off, let someone else pay the mortgage down in, like, you know, 15 or 30 years, and then you can buy another property every year. It's actually one of the smartest, easiest ways to become a millionaire. So if that's something you're interested in, that's not the path I'm choosing at this moment, but I did want to mention it. That is a good way to make passive income. Pretty reliable source. You may want to hire like you can even hire someone to run it for you. You'll make a little bit less money. But as far as like your passive income goes, but your net worth will keep growing and you won't even have to deal with it. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that way as well. Okay, another way to make passive income, especially if you want to retire early or retire young, to the Philippines or just Mexico or Thailand or wherever, stay in the States, is just to have a hobby and like supplement your income. Like a lot of people retire early, and even some who retire later in life. The definition of retirement has kind of changed a little bit lately. It's not necessarily like, hey, I'm never going to work again. You know, sometimes it's just go enjoy your life, and then like maybe work part-time or on the weekends, or just work a little bit less. So you can do that a couple different ways. You can make passive income through YouTube. You can teach English online. You could do Fiverr or like graphic design work, like I do, and some other stuff. You got lots of options there as far as just making some additional money on the side. And, you know, you don't have to fully retire. It actually makes more sense to enjoy your retirement while you're young than to wait till you're 70 years old and then you die at like 75 and you're too old and sore to do anything, so you're stuck in a nursing home. Like, that doesn't sound fun. Like, go travel, go enjoy life, go make friends. Like, so I know if you're interested in retiring young, there's this movement called the FIRE movement, and they go over a ton of ways and principles on how it's possible. And a lot of it comes down to cut your spending, but also saving more and investing more. And so if you're interested, I might do some more videos on that. Just let me know in the comments below if that's something you're interested in. Or feel free to Google or YouTube that for more information. But yeah, it's a lot of different options there. Hopefully you got something from this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe for more videos like this. I'll be going over a lot of these strategies in the future, more detailed. Like, I've had really good success, not just with AMC, but with dividend stocks and like covered calls and cash secured puts and ways to make extra premiums on that. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll be going over those. It's basically dividends on steroids. A lot of extra passive income. So yeah, that's worked for me. And I don't want to just share I'm not bragging or anything. I just want to help the expat community, especially the younger ones who may, you know, they're like, oh, I may love to go to the Philippines, but I don't have the money, or I don't know how I'm going to get there. I want to help them reach their goals earlier in life instead of later. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you next time.